To give you a quick rundown of the story, The New Mutants is about a girl named Dani, of whom wakes up to a bunch of chaos happening around her and her village is being destroyed. She then wakes up cuffed to a bed in a hospital, and a Dr. Reyes informs her about being a mutant. There are a few other teenagers there that are also mutants and believe that they are here until they have a better handle on their powers as well as their mental state. However, it turns out the people running the place want to use them for evil stuff, and Dr. Reyes attempts to put Dani down due to her powerful powers.
Can you control it?
Nobody can.
Once Dr. Reyes is killed, the mutants must work together to battle a giant bear created through Dani's subconscious fears. And that's basically the movie in a nutshell.
What?
One of the most jarring things is that Dr. Reyes is literally the only adult in the entire facility. No guards, no workers, no cooks, not one teacher, no other doctors or anything. She is the only one. And there's only a handful of kids for this huge location. You'd think there'd be at least a few more kids around or something. The powers of each character is so bizarre that describing them is kinda difficult. Like, you've got Arya Stark from Game of Thrones with the powers of transforming into a dog. Not like a giant dog or like a werewolf, but like a domesticated doggo, like one that you could have at home. But she can also access a dog's senses without transforming, like she can grow out her fingernails slightly a little bit, or she can have improved eyesight, or her sniffer's working a little better or something, so that's sort of like an enhancement, I suppose. Then we got this other guy that can, I just call him Rocket because he just shoots up and around like a rocket, and I have no idea what type of power to call that, so I have no fucking idea. Then we got this dude that's sort of like the Human Torch, except for he can't fly or shoot like huge fire blasts out of his hands, but it seems like he can be accompanied by super strength at least, so he can turn himself on fire and he has some level of super strength. Maybe. Anne Taylor-Joy also has powers that I honestly don't understand at all. Like, she has the ability to teleport, but not just to anywhere. She has to go to this, other dimension that she possibly also created, and then she can appear somewhere else. And on top of that, she has like a cool metal arm that sort of forms around her, equipped with an electric sword that seems all powerful and stuff, and just one armor piece on her one arm, not like on her whole body or anything, so I don't understand that. Her eyes also glow blue, and most bizarre of all, her little hand puppet, because she's a little crazy, and so she has one of course, naturally, that can spring to life and turn into a real dragon and shoot real fire and fly and stuff.
Are you crazy? That thing will kill you!
He's right, it's magic!
So am I.
No! Ellie!
And then we have Dr. Reyes, who can make force fields, which is the easiest to understand out of all these powers, but even then, the application of the force fields and how it's activated doesn't make all that much sense, because there's a huge force field, a huge dome force field around the entire facility, and it just seems to be around the whole time. It traps the students in there, they can't leave, even the teleporting girl, she can't leave here. So this is just on 24/7. Even when she's asleep or knocked out and unconscious, it's just around. And then she can also make smaller force fields as well, individually, so I don't really get her power with that as far as the limit on that. But, whatever, that's, the smaller bits of the problems with the film, I suppose. Anyway, the movie was pretty bad, but I can see that there was so much potential for this to be something cool and different for whichever Marvel universe that it was supposed to be a part of. I wish that there was some type of, more to it that you can pick out of, but there isn't really much here. And, if I have the interest to continue to discuss this movie any bit further, then you'll see a video in the future about it, because there's some bits about this that I want to go more into, but not really. I honestly don't want to spend that much time talking about it right now. But, if you want to check out my initial reaction on it, then go check that out on the Fandom Collective YouTube channel. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day.